Hello, you guys. Hello, hello. Okay, I am not munching on any biscuits, Matthew, but now that song is stuck in my head again. Again. Okay, so to catch you up really fast, we did cover Foodie Beauty's I am diabetic video over on Twitch. Like, I don't know why she's telling us like we don't know. We've known for how long? It's just she hasn't been living like she has it. You know what I mean? She hasn't been watching what she's been eating. She drinks those Capri Suns like they're water. So she did a little announcement, and I personally feel like it's a sympathy thing, like, oh, please forgive me for my rage because I'm diabetic. I think she's just all about sympathy. However, her numbers are very high, very, very high. And I think it was what, 316, you guys? So if it gets to 400, like she needs to call an ambulance, she needs to go to the hospital. She wants us to believe now that, she's scared straight, she's going to change her eating. So she uploaded an honest, you guys. Foodie and honest do not go together, but an honest full day of eating at almost 400 pounds. So PI caught her in a lie. It is over on Twitter. If we have time, we'll definitely cover it. Um, where Foodie admitted to being like 370 something along the lines of that. Now I believe she's probably way over 400. And I don't care if she goes live tomorrow faking away and saying that she only weighs 225 pounds. Like, she's a liar. I don't believe anything she says. I have eyes, I could see her. I don't think she's almost 400 pounds. I think she's beyond 400 pounds. Yeah, more like 600. Seriously. So will she just have a meal for two people instead of four to six? Maybe. Maybe, Lily. So we're gonna watch this, and then Krystalstation has been uploading like crazy. So if we have time and you guys want to cover that, she did a part two to her grocery haul. We covered part one over on Twitch. That was like, even a grocery haul is very dramatic and a whole ass production when it involves Krystalstation. She also uploaded a video on her ex, all this stuff. So if we have time, we're gonna go check those videos out. But it won't be till the end. So if you're not here for the Krystalstation stuff, I understand. She is not for everybody at all. So don't feel bad if you leave. She said 360 or 370. Yeah, she has to be beyond that now. Like, I could see her. I could see what she looks like. I see her stomach that now rests on her knees. Like, she is not under that. And like I said, I don't care what she weighs in as or what she claims that she weighs, because we've seen her fake her weigh in. So I don't believe her. Hello, Tiggs. Hello, Jamie. Hello, everybody. Hello, my love of crafts. She weighed 379 before she moved to Kuwait. Yeah, so she's working on 600 pounds. She just is. Lily said her face is huge. I've never seen her unfiltered, and it's triple what it is in this video. Yeah. 360 is her dream weight? Probably. Okay, so let's watch her video first. Her honest, hello, Joe, honest full day of eating.
Oh, all right. So this is the what I eat in a day video as promised.
Uh huh.
I'm going to show you from the first thing I eat to the last thing I eat. Um,
Do you know you're out of breath and you haven't even said a full sentence?
I noticed some habits of myself that by watching this video. I just don't seem to care about portion size or how much of something I eat. Um, you know, at one point I ate 3 corns on the cob with almost a whole stick of butter. So I
Oh my
mean,
gosh.
I just instead of measuring out 1 or 2 tablespoons, I just don't ever care about those things. I don't take the time to be thoughtful or mindful about what I put in my mouth and the quantity of it. I just eat. I just eat and I just eat. And it gives me a temporary escape from everything. If I'm stressed
Your
out, if I'm
drug.
working on.
It is your drug, and it relieves your stress and everything else because it's your fix. While you're busy looking down on addicts and people in recovery, you should really be asking what we did to change our lives, because you're full of shit. You're full of shit. And it's crazy to me that you don't realize how bad your addiction is. You have a huge problem. Just like for other people, like I used to use drugs and alcohol to numb. You use food to numb. It's your drug.
On something, if I'm stressed out dealing with something, I say, okay, I'm going to take a snack break and I just eat something very palatable, something not good for me, you know, maybe like two, three small bags of chips with like half a brick of cheese or something like that.
You eat way more than that.
I have horrible eating habits. Um, do have binge eating disorder. I'm addicted to certain foods, mostly takeout, junk food, all that. And
So do you realize what you just did? You just admitted you have binge eating disorder and you're addicted to takeout. You also admitted in the same day that you have diabetes. So if you upload any more mukbangs, I believe that's definitely against the new terms of service.
I also am just not a mindful eater at all. So my hunger cues are way skewed because of that. My hormones are out of whack. You know, we have all have natural hormones that tell us when we're hungry, when to stop. I don't even listen to those. They're like, yeah. So, think it's causing me health issues at this point, more than ever,
Hmm.
and I have to do something about it. But I wanted to do a diary full day of how I eat I was gonna say on a bad day. Hi, baby girl.
Can I just let you know nothing you do is going to work? You need to go see a professional. So you'll keep this up for a day and then you'll be right back to where you were, if not worse.
Say hi to the camera. She's crying for attention.
I know. Why is she stressed? She tells us she's happily married, life is perfect, everything's grand, we're all jealous of her, but she's stressed. Try being a parent. The only thing you have to worry about is what you're going to eat that day. Jeez.
Oh, just doing a quick video. Mm, okay. So I was gonna say what I eat on a bad day. The reality is every day is a bad day because I eat like this pretty much every day. The amount of full good days I've had in a long time are near zero. I end up caving at night, being so hungry or just not being able to give into those those urges. They're very overwhelming, and so that's basically how it's been for me for a long time. And my body's tired of it. I don't blame it. I've been severely abusing myself with food a lot of times. I, you know, just overeat way too many of the bad things, and
Mhm.
it just has to stop. Um, yeah, it really has to. You know, the time was like 10 years ago or 15. I need to.
Did she get really bad news and now she's finally scared? That's the only other thing. My mind goes two places. She wants sympathy because she went way too far the other day as far as Yaba goes and what she had to say about that situation. So my mind goes to sympathy, or did she find out something really, really bad and now she's suddenly scared, which is probably too late if she's just now becoming scared. Hey, Tia.
I need to. It's way past due. So, I just want to show you guys how I eat on an everyday basis, the kind of things I eat, how my eating pattern is. Um, I haven't been eating out as much, so I've been making a lot of food, but still overeating it and making the wrong things. So it's just for me, it scares me the thought of raw dogging life. Like I know that's, you know, one of the things I need to do to not exacerbate this diabetes. I guess smoking can make it worse, and I smoke a lot of shisha. Sometimes I smoke menthols.
We saw you smoke half a pack the other day.
You know, that's also a comfort. That's an escape. And then there's
uh,
food, which is my biggest escape, my biggest comfort. And if I take those away, I feel like I'm raw dogging life. Going through life is going.
I hope you never make fun of anybody in addiction or anybody for their recovery ever again. I don't know. I raw dog life and I'm doing just fine. I'm not numbed by anything. Like, it's fine. It's doable. It's doable. I'd rather like cringe through certain moments of life than not remember the next morning. I'd rather cringe through certain parts of my life or the day and know I'm still going to wake up tomorrow.
It's going to be boring. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be, you know, and I know that eventually it will get better. I need to just try to get addicted to healthier habits. Um, I need to get addicted to the feeling of feeling good. That's what it is, and seeing results and things like that. I have to be patient and consistent, and a lot of qualities I don't possess right now. So I'm going to show you what I ate today.
Okay.
Um, and that's it. Tomorrow is hopefully going to be turning a new leaf. And yeah, I'm going to try harder than I've ever tried. I have to. I'm scared by what I'm seeing. I don't know. It's probably still not enough, for me to be ready to do this. Um,
Why are we starting tomorrow? I feel like we're always going to be starting tomorrow. I remember in addiction, I was always going to quit tomorrow too.
the thing is, I'll never be ready. I'm waiting to be ready. I'll never be ready. I never ever want to go through the discomfort of having to change. I also don't want to be uncomfortable when I'm traveling, when I'm just living life and I can't breathe. I want to be able to go for long walks with my husband. I want to be able to do a lot of things I can't do. So that's what I have to focus on, is what I can't do. Things I haven't been able to do for like a good 10 years or more of my life. Okay, so I have to stay focused on that. And I need you guys to remind me of that anytime I feel like
Danielle, I don't think she's going to change either. I think this is her wasting her breath. But yeah, here we are.
caving, ordering crap, just all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, number one will be to stay away from sugar. I know because of that. And
No
I've
more
just been
Capri
in denial
Suns.
about it for so long. And all right, I'm paying the price for that. So,
Yeah, you look like
all
your
right,
boss.
so here it is, my food diary of a whole day of eating.
Jamie asked, why is it okay for her to share her health but not her marriage date? Exactly. We've seen her STI records, we've seen it all, but she cannot show, she can't show she's really married.
How I eat normally. All right, so here's meal number one.
We've seen you eat this stuff.
Some leftover mac and cheese. That's the last of it. Had some yesterday. Bunch of chicken strips, black olives.
Didn't she say she made a ton of it, or am I getting it confused? I remember her saying she had like a ton of mac and cheese left over, and here she is saying this is the rest of it?
Chunk of halloumi cheese, some mayo and ketchup.
You're out
And
of
I'm
breath.
gonna have that with an orange drink and some water, cold water. And that's gonna be my first meal.
Oh gosh, we have to hear you eat in this too? Yes, Becca, because she said she asked, remember, she asked if it's okay to freeze macaroni and cheese. She had so much of it, she needed to freeze it. So that's what she has left.
Mm. That's it. I made this berry crumble. Has like mixed berries and just like the crumble top, oatmeal
You sound like absolute shit, Foodie. I made this cherry crumble. Like you're gasping for air.
flour, sugar, brown sugar, and oats. Did I already say that? Butter, brown sugar, oats, and flour. Yeah. All right. So next thing
I did notice how much was already gone, and it is pure sugar and fat. It is.
I'm eating is a can of tuna, mayonnaise, yellow mustard, salt, pepper, and some fresh dill. Lots of dill. I love it with tuna. So that's the next thing I'm eating with two orange drinks and some more
Oh
water.
my gosh.
Bismillah. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to eat is some corn on the cob, which is frozen. I boiled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to eat the whole stick of butter, but I'm going to use probably
She said she did the whole stick of butter.
a good portion with some salt. Baby girl, you're in the camera.
She
I'm
is?
just about to fold that laundry there. Here, so I won't show you that. You could probably hear my washer spinning.
No, I hear you gasping for air.
Alhamdulillah, we have a washer and dryer. That's all I'm thankful for. And yeah, I'm going to eat this. It's my next thing I'm eating. And I'm probably going to watch a video from Creepy Comfort and Crime. You should check them out.
They're always in her chat talking crap if it's the same person I'm thinking of. How can she afford to feed herself? I think she has a side thing going on. I'm not saying this is a fact. I think that there's people who pay her to eat certain things or certain amounts. Um, and then, of course, she does things like this where she gets her views up and everybody watches, and then she can kind of live off that for a while and feed herself with that money.
Okay,
Ew.
so the next thing I'm going to eat is some
Oh,
leftover
gosh. Oh,
beef stew or mafe with some rice,
yuck.
and we still have some leftover. It's so much better the next day, and it's about 11 p.m. right now. All right, I'm gonna have a bowl of my homemade mixed berry cobbler.
Whose voice are we using? Your homemade mixed berry cobbler. And this is why she's diabetic.
It's so delicious.
It's so
And
delicious.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna have
Jack!
now. And I guess I'll end the video here. Um, I don't think I'll be eating anything else.
Uh-huh.
Maybe just some um, sunflower seeds while we watch a movie. But
Why are we talking like this still?
that's all I'm gonna have for today.
Okay, all right.
And again, tomorrow I'm gonna start fresh and try to
She's not going to start tomorrow fresh because she probably still has a little bit of that crumble left.
make some healthy, low carb, low sugar meals to get my diabetes in check. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Okay, well, you know, you just screwed yourself out of being able to do many more mukbangs on YouTube, right? You admitted the way you're eating is costing you your health. We've seen the screenshot floating around where you admitted it's a form of self-harm. I don't know that you're going to be able to do mukbangs anymore. I would think that would be violating new terms of service, wouldn't it? And also, I saw your comment back, like, who eats who eats that much? 3 corn on the cobs with a stick of butter? Who needs that? Blood sugar must have almost been 400 by the end. Seriously. Seriously. What's your theory, Becca? Gonza said she's going to rage so hard the first week without high carbs, sugar, and fatty, no fast food that she may have a medical emergency. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. I wouldn't be surprised. Every other time she's tried to diet too, she ends up raging at everybody. So this should be interesting. This should be interesting. Becca said, my theory is that Sal realized a while ago how sick she is and cray cray and never gonna get him to Canada. So while he scopes out another victim, he is bleeding her dry of every penny until she deletes, I'll say. Interesting. I can buy into that. I don't believe he actually cares about her. So I could eat 3 corn on the cob minus the butter. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Most of that food isn't what she needs to be eating. Exactly, Nancy. Exactly. Becca said he has moved all her channel stuff into his name. So even when she deletes, he will continue to make money off of her. He's smarter than I thought. I'll say that. He's definitely smarter than I thought. I almost said smaller. Probably that too, but hold on. Okay. So sorry you guys. I'm still a little sick. So if my voice cuts in and out, I apologize. Okay, so we can go 2 places right now. We can go check out the many uploads of Krystalstation, the part 2 of the grocery haul. She spills tea on her ex Lance. I don't know. She has a ton of uploads. Or we can go to Foodie Beauty Twitter first. I shared a few tweets. Let me see. Let me see. I can't go over all of them because if you were in my Twitch stream, I definitely retweeted things that I can't have on here. So let me see. Let me see. All right, come on, work with me here. Work with me here, Twitter. Okay, yeah. So right before I went live, she took down the video. I'm not sure if she took something out of that. I'm not sure why it was temporarily down, but did you guys get that same message too? So let's see what Twitter's saying. Piggy said, and she deleted it. Oh, wait, this was a comment by UFOT. and you screamed at me and called me a moron in chat for saying, "Girl, check your blood sugar." And the original post was, so someone pointed out in her comments that Chantel called them a moron, asking her about her blood sugar out of concern, and she yelled at them and called them a moron. Instead of apologizing, she asked if she did and said she didn't remember. Typical shitty Chantel. Yeah, you can't say anything to her. She only allows people that like around her that tell her how amazing she's doing and that she's the epitome of good health and that everybody else is fat. Like that's the only type of people she accepts around her. So let's see. Dangry Scott said, "Isn't it weird that this doctor didn't explain to Foodie Beauty that once diagnosed with diabetes, it could only be put into remission with diet and exercise, but not cured? Yet for a long time, Foodie Beauty wanted us to believe she cured her diabetes. She cured it. Now here it is, and her numbers are at 316. PI said, Foodie Beauty lying about her weight again. She forgets she told us she was in her 370s last time she weighed herself. But now suddenly it's 350 or 360. She's choosing this weight so she can tell us that she's back in the 370s in her next video. It's all lies. She's easily into, let's see, the 400 now. Okay, let's hear this clip. Well, if it'll play.
The last time I weighed myself not long ago, I was 350 or 360. So I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow morning. Um, Film that. The last
I
time I
feel like you're pulling an Amberlyn Reed, Foodie, and you're changing your weight so much. Like you're just gonna stick with the number, and then you're gonna keep saying, "Oh, I lost 89 pounds. I lost this," and it's like, no, you didn't. But I totally feel like she's gonna pull an Amberlyn Reed. Oh, hold on, I lost my spot. I don't know what the heck that is. Okay, is calling Ballinger back? What was that? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I have too many crazy people to keep up with as it is. I don't want to know if she's back. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. All right, let me check in on you guys. He cares about his green card, though. Yes. Joe said he might have gotten a policy on her as soon as she landed. Do you think so? Gonzo said everyone else is fat but me. Sounds like the title of a book for 4-year-olds. Oh my gosh. Hey, Cassie, the lies only hurt her so she can keep being. Yep, she is a professional liar. That's like, I was gonna say it's the one thing she's good at, but she's not even good at lying. She's not, because she can't keep up with her lies. She tells so many that she forgets what she says. Okay, D. Angry Scott shared PI's tweet. What did PI say? 2 weeks ago, Foodie Beauty said she recently got blood work and her blood sugars were normal. Now she's admitting she's diabetic. This is why you can't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. She's a lying liar who lies.
what I meant by that was
Let's start it over.
in one of my previous videos, I said that I had my sugar was like 6. Excuse me. What I meant by that was
Oh my gosh, I hate when she tells stories or anything.
recent, not too long ago. Like within the past month, I've had my blood tested. Everything was normal.
Then how are you at 316 right now? How is your blood sugar at 316 if everything was normal? Then that's even more concerning. If it, let's say it was normal, that's even more concerning to me that just a few weeks ago you were fine and today that's your blood sugar?
Except for, yes, my liver enzymes, CBC, everything. All STD tests negative. I had just had a lot of blood work done. The only thing that was a little abnormal at one time was my blood pressure, which I don't remember what it was, but
I think your blood pressure must be so high. The way you rage and eat, oh my gosh, I can't imagine how you must feel. You must feel like crap 24/7. So DeAngry Scott said to that, "Thank you, PI. I knew I had just watched a mukbang of Foodie Beauty claiming her bloods were normal. I find this such a strange behavior. Lying and pretending you're healthy doesn't make it true. And honestly, the consequences of the lie fall only on her." It's true. Her lying doesn't affect any of us. Like, my blood sugar is fine. My blood pressure is amazing. I'm doing just fine. Like, all of this is only affecting her. This weekend, or even tomorrow, actually, because this weekend's almost over, I'll be out on my electric scooter a lot, running around the town. Like, I'm fine. Are you okay, Foodie? All right, let's see. Salt and Sauce says she knew this. She was in hot water because of what she said about Yaba. See, I kind of think that too. I think it's a sympathy card. I believe her blood sugar is really bad. Like, I'm looking at it, I believe it. But I also think she knows what she's doing. I think she's a master manipulator, or she tries to be, anyways. And I think she's going to hide behind this. And I could just see it now. Yo, mom is going to go to bat for her. Here she is claiming she's diabetic. She just found out she's diabetic. And you guys are dragging her instead of supporting her. Like, I could see it all now. I could see it now. But like, we've known this. This isn't new. She's the one who thought she cured it. And you can't hide behind illnesses and things that are wrong with you. If you're a shitty person doing shitty things, you don't get to hide behind that. It's just a fact. Okay, let's see. Oh, this tweet. Dangry Scott, what did they say in a reply to? But they said, I mean, for F's sakes, Foodie Beauty smoked an undisclosed, to her, drug out of a crack pipe for some trap house D without a second thought. But she draws the line at diabetic and blood pressure medication. You know, it's weird how that works. So, because back in my days, I would snort and I would snort whatever. I would. That was just my thing. If I wasn't drinking, I was doing that. Um, but these days, now that I'm sober, I look up vitamins. Like, I'm very careful about what I put into my body. So that kind of cracked me up because before I would take whatever anybody had to offer, drug wise. But now, like, I am making sure vitamins, airborne, all of that is safe to take. It's funny how that works. It's really funny how that works. Breezy's bonus balcony. Huh? I'd kill to see Foodie riding around on a scooter. Oh, I would love to. I challenge Foodie Beauty to a scooter race. I challenge her to one. Dot said, I heard his father is a janitor and a university and sister is a pharmacist. I heard that exact same thing, Dot. Yes, I did. She thought she cured it with snow. She did. That was her thing. She thought she cured it with snow. Like, this just tells you, this it tells you all you need to know. Okay, Julie said, gosh, she will use anything for views. Dumbass, we already knew because you told us, compulsive liar. And it's showing comments. Didn't you just find this out years ago? And Foodie responds, I've had high blood sugar, but it went down again, but to pre-diabetes. I've never actually had a doctor until recently tell me I am diabetic. What? You told us a doctor told you. Am I remembering wrong? And then another commenter said, now, Chantal, we both know this is not new information. And she says, I was in denial. What the hell? Huh. Okay, prettier than 99% of Girl World said, Chantel is just using this to deflect from her rage yesterday. She may also be trying to make Salah feel some kind of way, but I'm less sure of that theory. She's been diabetic for a long time. She has been. This isn't new. This isn't new. I'm strong, but not support 600 LB strong. Angel said Sharon Osbourne was on Ozempic and cannot gain weight now. She said caution. She also said she took it way too far. So I'm not going to put all the responsibility on the drug. She also said she took it way too far and she was only eating like once a week. I don't know that she can get off safely. Now, I have no idea. I know she looks like Eugenia Cooney skinny. I know she looks Eugenia Cooney skinny. I will tell you that much. And she's tiny now. Like, she doesn't even look. I find a hard time recognizing her. If somebody didn't tell me it was her, I wouldn't believe it. They found Ozempic can paralyze the stomach. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she was on Ozempic, but she said she took it too far. I think people who are using it for like weight loss only should be very, very careful. Should be very, very careful. I know people who are on it for their diabetes and do just fine. My mom, for example, she does just fine on it. It just doesn't disappear. It kind of just goes into remission with meds, diet, and exercise, right? And the damage she has done internally by not treating it, taking care of it, I don't think it's repairable. I don't think you can turn back time. But yeah, I to go back to the theory she's using it to deflect from her rage. I totally believe that. I do. PI said, I wonder how Foodie Beauty will cure her diabetes this time, considering she's in Kuwait and there's no snow. I don't know. She's going to have a hell of a time. Let's see. Nothing but love said, you're an effing idiot, Salad. Shut up and take her back to the doctor. You both are morons. And Salah said, you can do it, sweetheart. We all believe on you. May Allah bless you and keep you well. She replies, thank you, sweetheart. Love you. And he replies, love you more. So that's not him. But let's pretend it is him writing that. Suddenly, his English is so much better. Let's say it is him writing that. How much do you love her if you allowed her to get even worse the second she got to Kuwait? Now I know Foodie Beauty's stubborn, she's hard-headed, but like we also know she will do anything for a man. She's kind of like a sponge and she absorbs all their beliefs, how they talk, everything. If he told her to stop, I don't know. I don't know. If he truly said, I will leave you, this is disgusting to me, or he said, hey, I want you around much longer. I want a wife I can go on walks on at the beach with. I want a wife I can travel with. I don't know. She'd do anything for a man. So like he does have some power there. He does. If he loves her, why is she getting this bad? Maybe I'm lucky in my life. I'm surrounded by people who will call me out, who will tell me how it is, who don't want to see me fail. And like especially in addiction, I think I'm still here today. A big part of it was because of my family and people telling me how it is. Whether I wanted to hear that truth or not, they told it to me, and they gave me tough love. They didn't want to see me die. He's just watching her do this every single day so he can drive a new car. I don't know. I don't know. I am not too fond of this guy, I'll tell you that much. I'm type 1, guarantee her doctor put her on insulin shots. That's why she has a mini fridge in the car now. She lies. You think so, Dot? Somebody was saying that wasn't really a mini fridge though. I don't know. I haven't really like looked up too much of the car because I know enough. I know it comes with a fire extinguisher and there's a tweet put out about it on how the car may randomly just catch on fire. So I guess I didn't really look into it more. I know all I need to know, but I'm wondering now if I should go back and look because I've heard it's a mini fridge, heard it's not really a mini fridge. But if it is a mini fridge, that makes sense, Dot. It does. Okay, Hidden Truth said her diabetes is worsening. It's not that she now has it, she always had it. You can see it in her face that she is not well. The damage she has done is irreversible. People have told you to stop, but you failed to listen. This is your life, no one else's. What does this comment say? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that I was in denial. I would say so. That's part of addiction. Did we hear this clip? Let's see.
Blood sugar is like pretty high. So we're ready to go.
We'll just play it in case you missed out on her video.
I'm such a baby with the finger picking. I hate it. It startles me. Just like it's really high from what I gather. I'm not used to the MGDL. Usually it's MMOL. From when I was in Canada, I had that machine. So my blood sugars have rocketed in long, not that long of a time period. And I know I'm not taking care of my health. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, anyone with eyes can see that I'm not taking very good care of
We
my health.
know.
Struggling with eating habits and lack of exercise.
I know this is really small, you guys. It's tiny. Just listen to it.
And all that stuff. So 316. When I fast and wake up, I take my blood sugar. It was 230 around that. So, which is still high. It should be like I think around 100 if I'm not mistaken. So, I went to see a doctor here about it. I told Salah my blood sugar is pretty high, and he said I'll take you to a doctor tomorrow. Whenever I took my blood sugar for the first time, it was like 369 when I took it that night.
Holy 369. I know we heard this, but it's still shocking. That doesn't scare you to death.
It was after a day of not eating very well. And so I told the doctor about my problem. My blood pressure is also high. So
No
before I
kidding.
go on any medications, I just want to give it an honest try for now with diet and exercise, which they did say is the main thing that will help if I reduce.
But you're not going to do that. You have no self-control. Like, you need professional help. I cannot say this enough. You can't do it on your own. You've tried. Remember all those diet meals that you bought, like the meal kit, and you ate all of them? Like all of them before the week was even up?
Reduce some weight, reduce weight, watch what I.
She's not going to do any of that. She doesn't like to be uncomfortable. And when we choose to get better, we're uncomfortable. It's not easy to give up our drug of choice. It's not, because that was our comfort for how long? She's not going to succeed at this because she doesn't like to feel uncomfortable. But uncomfortable, being uncomfortable is a part of growth and it's necessary. We can't go through life just feeling comfortable all the time, right? Oh, wait. Hold on. I think this one I could share. Okay, this isn't the one I can't share. Judge Judy shared this and says she's better looking than 99% of us. Let's just take a look at Foodie Beauty in all her glory. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But we're jealous, you guys. And we're all fatter than her. Don't forget that. Oh, jeez. I think the short is up on my channel. Is this when Pete's was filming and she walks out of the bathroom and she swings what looks like a diaper, but I think it's actually a trash bag or something, and she swings it and plops it up onto the counter? Is that where this from? I remember this. Oh my gosh. Oh, prettier than 99% of YouTube folks. Joe, you're telling me you're not going to leave your wife for that? Your beautiful wife for that? I don't know, Dom. Dom said I wonder if she was offered meds but cannot really afford them. That's a possibility as well. Foodie in all her glory. You know what? I'm going to put this out on my Christmas cards this year. You think you're having a bad day? Take a look at that. Okay, oh, I could share this. I have to start being really careful the more I scroll, because if you were in my last Twitch stream, you know why. Oh, by the way, there is some tea that was spilled over on Twitch, and I highly suggest you go watch it before it's not there anymore. Okay, bro, it was her pants after shatting herself. I remember it was something. So was it her gross poop pants in the trash bag? All I remember, she walked out of the bathroom in underwear. Didn't wash her hands, by the way. There was no washing of her hands involved. She walks out and she plops. It literally plopped onto the counter. Oh my gosh. It's still up on my channel somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay, so Nadia shared this. It's an article about how Kuwait won't give residency permits to expats with diabetes or high blood pressure. And she has both. So good luck to her. It says Kuwait is no longer offering a residency permit to expatriates who suffer from cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, and several other non infectious diseases. So that's her. I don't know what she's going to do. All right, let me see. All right, I think we read most of these over on the Twitch stream. So later we'll do an updated, whenever we go live again, I'll do a whole updated what Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying. I am going to head on over to the Krystalstation part of this live stream. So if Krystalstation isn't your thing, I totally get it, and I will see you later somewhere. I know this weekend I will be live a lot because next week it's going to be weird. as far as going live. I'll still be able to, just not as often, because I will have a little someone home with me, so I don't do all this when you know what I mean. So next week I will still be live streaming. It'll just look differently, just for that week, just for that week. Okay. So let me see. Which, by the way, I wish it was Lesley. I wish Lesley was the one who was uploading, but it's Crystal, so she does show Lesley. So we'll take what we can get right now. She is a horrible person. She is. But I am here for Lesley, who is the star and has so much potential. I want to see his rap career thrive. I want to see him dancing on stages around the world. And she just holds him back. She holds him back from that. So let me share the screen and we can decide where we're going to go first. Yes, Thanksgiving weekend family first. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'm still gonna go live. It's just gonna look differently because I have a mini me home with me. So yeah. And I really want to cherish that time because I feel like as she gets older, like she's not gonna want to spend every vacation week with me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I remember when I got older and I was a teenager, vacations became more of like hanging out with your friends. So like I want to soak up all the moments that I can, if that makes sense. Okay. I took a 3-hour nap. Oh, Mandy, that sounds like absolute heaven. I bet you feel so much better. Well, it could go one of two ways. You either feel really amazing after a nap or you feel more tired. I hope you feel really amazing. Okay, so do we want to watch part two of the Thanksgiving haul where Crystal admits that she is copying Foodie Beauty? And then there's also here is the real me, the truth. People can never be like me. And then there's some kind of sherbet ice cream. I would think I'll pass on her eating ice cream. Truth about my ex Lance. Okay, let's start there. Let's just start there. By the way, if you want all things Krystalstation, I would check out Marty's channel. He covers like everything and it's far more entertaining than I can ever make this. So if you want all things Krystalstation right now, I highly suggest check out Music Biz Marty. I'm just here to cover some things and talk about it with you guys. Because to be honest, Lesley and Crystal are far more entertaining to me than Foodie is right now. That's just facts. So, okay, let's go with truth about my ex, Lance. Michael, oh, she doxes everybody in her life, by the way. Everybody, even herself.
Krystalstation here. The Truth, Lance Michael Kevin Peterson.
Hmm.
Music Bismarck, Nicholas from Chicago. The Truth. Why did you say Lance Michael Kevin Peterson is a sex defender, but he's never been like that when I was with him for like since
What's a sex defender?
2012? Like 7 or 8 years. He's never done nothing wrong to nobody. He got set up and played by Kayla Adams and Desiree Kaiser. That's why Kayla Adams died because someone murdered her because of Lance. Lisa Lee,
What the heck?
Desiree Kaiser, Kayla, um, Alyssa Johnson. One of them murdered Kayla Adams because of all this going on.
I didn't know this was going in this direction. By the way, we're getting tea I didn't even know we were going to get. What is a sex defender, though?
That's the plain truth. It was a setup.
It was a setup.
Lance is a good
Wow.
person, like Paris Hilton's husband, Carter Reum. You know, he's been like his dad, Michael Kevin Peterson. So, Marty Music Biz Nicholas, you need to remove that about Lance now. Then I'll be nicer too. That's why I'm being mean to you right now. Remove about Lance on YouTube Live now. They're gonna go back at me, and Lance can watch and be pissed at me really bad. That's not right. That's not nice. Lance is a good man.
You just said all this horrible stuff about him. He's a sex defender, but he's a great man, and Marty needs to watch out.
Thank you. Subscribe.
Okay. Oh gosh, so that was one thing. Hold on. There's more though. There's more. She spills tea on people that I don't even know if they know what she's saying. It gets crazier. Hold on one second. Let me go back. Ay ay ay. These poor people. Okay, eating the E&L Supermercado Sherbet Ice Cream Rainbow. I think I'm going to skip on that, but this is another one. Here is the real me, the truth. People can never be like me. I don't think I want to be like you. No offense. I love the Barbie necklace. She is obsessed with Barbie. She is. All right, we're going to learn about the real her, you guys. The real her. Maybe. If it plays. You with me, Crystal? See, this is why I should have just went to. This is why I should have went to Lesley's channel, Crystal.
I'm a gamer. I work for It Works. Go to bossbabecrystal.itworks.com. That's my personal website. You can buy stuff to lose weight. I donate a CSL plasma back in Lansing.
I don't know how to say this, but I don't think I would buy weight loss products off anybody who. I'm just going to stop there.
Then I work for Michigan State Case Hall. That's 4 jobs. Then another thing, I'm not bisexual. I never been. I like men since I was like, I'll say 10 years old, because that's when I was younger. That's when I started to find out who I really like. It was men only. I have a Valentine's shirt that says I love men. And like I said, I've always liked sexy hot men like Paul Walker. Not Eminem because he's a druggie, and I don't like guys like Eminem no more.
Eminem is sober, thank you very much.
And I don't like people that drink crazy, never have. Only like Channing Tatum ways. And Lesley used to be a stripper, to let you all know too.
What? I was wondering where he got those moves. I was wondering. He could really like, Lesley, you need to go and try out for like the Thunder from Down Under, Chippendales.
Too. And the truth, Richie said that Lesley's bisexual. He's not. He's straight. Lesley is straight like Paul Walker, everyone. Now people are making me put stuff in my brain because my OCD and my ADD and my autism make me.
So I don't think I don't know. I'm sure Marty can clear this up. From what it sounds like, she self-diagnoses. I believe something is going on. But let me make this very clear. She is very aware of what she does. She is very aware, and she's not a good person. She's very manipulative, and she's very abusive. I know Lesley, I think he is the only one that's been diagnosed. But again, Marty would know this for a fact. So if you guys check in on his live later or whatever, like maybe ask him more. But I feel like she throws things out to use them as an excuse because she does really shitty things, and then there's always an excuse why.
You say stuff that's not true. So I don't know what's going on. But Lesley likes women like Jennifer Richards, and that's me, her twin, that works for Michigan State.
Well, if you work 4 jobs, why do you always demand money from people?
Whatever was said about freaking Lesley and Grandpa and Brandon, that's lies.
Okay.
And Marty, the music biz, Nicholas, stop bring scrappers to Lesley's grandma's house. Stop it, please, and thank you. No more.
A strapper?
No more of that. Just leave our lives alone, please.
All I see Marty do is basically, you want to know what I see him do? He funds your lifestyle, basically his community. I don't think you have any room to be demanding things and being rude right now. What's a strapper? A scrapper?
Because I have money back in Lansing when I go back to my job, when I get my new apartment. I have a pay soon. It'll be next month, and I'm going to get a guardian too. I can't deal with this. I'm going to go be better like my ex, Chris Moore, and be better like him.
Okay.
Because we're homeless right now because of Keith Jorgensen, and the only reason why we're homeless because Grandpa keeps bringing Keith back to where he lives. No, I said it the wrong way. My bad.
You are homeless because you get kicked out of every hotel because you hit Lesley and because you're loud and you don't respect other people's property or buildings or hotels.
My grandpa James William Jorgensen keeps bringing Keith back to every house every apartment where he lives, and that's why we get kicked out. And Keith Jorgensen has a gun, to let you all know. Back in Lansing, he has a gun.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Keith likes them whores named Heather
Named Heather? Is that what she was gonna say?
Brooks, to let you know. My own brother. See, I'm like myself. I'm better like Jennifer Richards since I was born.
Uh-huh.
Me and my grandpa are like, because we loved working at Michigan State for many years. Like I said, I'm like myself. I'm not Keith. I'm not Brandon. I don't look like them. I can lose weight. I know. I've done yoga when I worked at Peck
You should use some of the products that you're trying to sell other people.
for 13 years. The truth, I used to work at Peckham as a custodian. I used to clean as a custodian for a long time. And you can ask Jerry Block, he'll tell you. He works at Peckham right now. And he only knows who I really am because of Lauren Wagman Harmon, who used to work at Peckham. That's why Jerry Block took over for Lauren Harmon.
Oh, is that why? I've always wondered why he took over for Larry Harmon.
And Lauren Harmon knows who I really am with my ex Lance from Peckham and Lansing.
Hmm.
And I worked at Bravo's, the Italian restaurant in Eastwood Town Center back in Lansing.
I was wondering about that. I thought you worked there. So confusing.
I worked at Petco. I worked at East Lansing High School Board of Education, shredding papers. I worked at like 10 different jobs. Some were for school, some were not. But
I don't know, but is that a real job? Maybe I'll leave YouTube to shred papers. That sounds like a lot less stress, to be honest. Angel, she tells everybody's business, who they dated, what they own. She tells it all. I feel bad for them.
Bravos I got paid for. I just keep saying this over and over so people get it. They're this thick skulls. I'm just sick of people believing lies about me because they want to bully me and harass me. I'm sick of it. No bowling zone. Don't hate and don't judge with people with
No balling zone. So all you ballers, this is a no balling zone.
disabilities. It's not right. It's not.
I just see people throwing money at you, Crystal. That's what I see. I see you demanding things and people throwing money at you.
Chance, you're a big bully like Marty.
Oh.
You're both like twins. Someone told me last night. I'm not saying her name is Jennifer. Like I said, I was born a girl, so I'm girl part, so I'm a girl. I'm not Keith, the little queer who likes men
Oh my gosh, she's awful.
and woman, to let you all know. I have a temper like Jennifer Richards. She's diabetic, to let you know.
Oh, I was wondering if she was diabetic like Foodie.
She used to be a food server at Michigan State at the Kellogg Center. And people need to quit making lies on Lesley, making lies on me, because we're not gay, we're straight. Capiche?
Are you hanging out with Yo Mama? What is all this stuff about gay people? Like, she has some. She's hateful, you guys. She's very hateful. The only reason I decided to start covering her is because she is so. Hi, Gibby. She's so abusive to not only people but animals, and more people need to be calling it out. My pizza is on the way. Enjoy, Mandy. What you get? No way I could remember. She remembers everybody's name. And if you've ever told her anything or ever associated with her in your life, like your business gets told to everybody and their mama. Okay, so there's a part 2 of her grocery haul. I want to watch that because I'm going to watch it anyway. So why not hang out together and watch? Hold on one second. Oh, she'll tell you all about it, Joe. She will tell you all about it, whether you want to hear about it or not. She is going to tell you. She says all of their business, everything. There's even times where they've got kicked out of hotels and went to a new one, and they've said that they're not going to tell anybody where they're staying. And in the same breath, she will tell you what exact hotel they are staying at. It's wild. Okay, so this is part 2, Fall Thanksgiving Sliving Haul. What? I don't know. She's more grocery shopping, and her other one, she said she was trying to do it like Foodie Beauty. So, and all she got was crap. That's all she got.
Krystalstation here shopping at E&L Super Mexico right now. We got groceries from the church.
Is it L instead of EL?
We got a card. All this food we need, see.
By the way, I think it's important to note these are all donations. So they went to something, I guess similar like what you would call like a food bank, but they got a bunch of like gift cards. And so they definitely don't need to be doing that and going and getting help from honestly like services who are providing like like families who just lost their job and they don't know how they're going to make Thanksgiving happen, or things that, or homeless people even. I feel like they're taking away from people who really needed the food because they get sent money like all day every day, and instead of putting any of that money aside, she blows it all on pizzas and donuts and ribs and steaks and chicken wings and everything else.
Show them the card we got. Here, give me the card real quick.
No, don't show them my cards.
No, of the front of it, not the back of it.
Don't show that.
I'm not.
Please don't show us your card.
See, we got 3 of them. For me,
Oh.
Lesley, my baby, and angry grandpa. I'll be on you show all the store real quick. Okay, love you. And look what I found here, everyone. I found a Barbie. Look. I want to live down here in the future when I work at Michigan State for a while. This phone.
When do you work? You're always eating.
No, die. I hope not. I want to review like Krystalstation kitchen stuff like this. Foods around the world like this stuff. In the future, not now. When I get lots of money in the future, I know there. Big fan of this store because the Mexican stuff. Oh, there's the unicorn. Big fan of that up there. Ice cream's over there. Chips. Look all of it.
Tia, what does she do to animals? I don't want to ruin anybody's day, so just know there's people actively trying to help Simba Garfield, but she hits her cat. She hits her cat, and he stays locked in jail 24/7 in a crate. In a crate. It's very sad. The whole situation is very sad. And what's wild is people have offered her $500 for her cat. People have offered her $1,000 for her cat, and she won't give it up. However, she will do anything for money. She will do anything. It's almost like Foodie-ish, where she's not treating the cat well. She doesn't care about the cat, but like nobody else is gonna have it. Do you know what I mean?
The bread. Oh, here's a blanket up here. Hey, Music Biz Marty Nicholas, you can get us some blankets really cold in the car. We're homeless. Please and thank you. Right here at the store. I showed you the name.
You have a gift card. Do you realize you can buy a blanket with your gift card?
There's the pretzels for fair. Them are cheaper than at the fair. Hot dogs. State Park classic corn dogs are better here than at the fair. That's expensive. There's your Takis. Tried them already. Here's your Mexican stuff. That Krystalstation kitchen. This is the stuff I met right here. I can try this in Lansing. They have stores like this too. You think it's still recording? That's weird. There's your hospital.
So, Wiener, they used to stay in hotels, but they've been kicked out of every hotel. They're currently staying with his grandparents. They have a room. I think they were made to sleep out in the car. From what I heard, they were made to sleep out there for like a night or something as a punishment. Like, if you watch them long enough, they will be screaming, physically fighting, everything else. And like, their grandpa, I think it's a grandma, will be screaming like, "Calm down, like shut up, you guys need to be quiet, like stop it, you're gonna get the police here." That like everybody that deals with her is at their wits' end. So if anything, they were made to sleep in the car as like a punishment with angry grandpa. Yeah, her grandpa lives outside of the place they're staying at in a van. He's on oxygen and he is elderly, like elderly, and sleeping out in the cold. Meanwhile, Lesley and Crystal have a room inside the house. So, I mean, I technically they're homeless, yes. I think with all the money they've got and their disability checks, like they should have been able to find something, but I'm telling you, money like, what was the saying that my grandparents used to use? She spends money like a drunken sailor, and like she has a hole in her pocket. Or like money's burning a hole in her pocket. I think those were the sayings. That applies to her so perfectly.
Justice, your Debbie's, unicorn, your cookies. My God, Hello Pan. I love the Hello Animal cookies. They're my favorite. They're really good. Oh my God, Natalia, that's
Crystal, we'll send Lesley a blanket and Angry Grandpa a blanket.
popular. Excuse me, sorry. Trying to get the whole thing, but it's hard to get everything. It is. Mexican. Takis again. Tried them already. Everyone on YouTube for years.
I don't know, but this is making me, I feel like I'm on the teacups at Disneyland.
There's the Panda Pink. There's Mexican candy, meat chips. There's them again. Here's like the Christmas candy and stuff right
We can't see because you're spinning us around.
here. Candy canes, and you get one of them somehow. Next month, I have that card coming. Then the Prime drinks. Tried that one. Not that one. Not that one.
That blue one is so good though. The blue one tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Not that one. The white one.
Yes, they spit on the floor. How could I forget to mention that? I feel like it's calmed down a lot. But before, when they were staying in hotels, like Lesley would spit on the wall, on the bed, on whatever was around him. Yeah, I don't know why everything is Mexican according to her, but like, I don't think it's good to go around and be like, Mexican, Mexican. That's what she's doing. Oh, here's Mexican stuff. I don't know why she feels the need to do that.
Like Lesley to share the juices. More Takis. No disclaimer, no pepper. Is that Selena? Maybe, I don't know. Big fan of her. Both are good people. Here's the ice cream. Sounds like her. Oh, I love Kinder Joy for Valentine's. The hearts, the we call it the mint ones are so good. More Christmas stuff over there. Oh, excuse me.
The kids in my family love those Kinder eggs, and those things piss me off so much. But they're the adult version, the Kinder Bueno bars, are very good, I must say.
Sorry, animals, stuffed animals. How cute, adorable. The pop. Maybe. There's the bakery and there's the butcher, whatever you call.
I don't think so, Steffi. Kinder eggs are pretty much everywhere, but they're annoying. They're messy, and you just get like a blob of chocolate. It's just messy. I don't enjoy buying them. I really don't. But like the Kinder Bueno bars are good.
Cash out the people here. Marty Music Biz if you can. Please and thank you. I have to get outside of here real quick to the top aisle. The meat.
So imagine having gift cards and you don't actually have to pay $1 of your own money for any groceries you're buying and still shouting out Marty and telling him to cash app you.
Meat. Trying to get the whole thing. Good, it's working. There's the cake I got for my birthday. Was here. Ice cream I showed. This is like part 2 of the other video, part 1 right now. To get out more because I can't see. So in Detroit, thank you, Jesus. They're done with the.
Yeah, the toys in it suck too. Those things they piss me off. They're expensive, they're messy, the packaging goes everywhere. It's just more of a pain in the butt to have those around than to not.
And there's the strawberries for only $3.99 each. That's cheap to let you all know.
You should have got some. Strawberries would be very good.
I get in here. Whoops, went the wrong way.
Oh
Excuse me. There's Santa Claus. Excuse me.
Dude, I'm 6 years sober, and I feel like I'm on some sort of drug watching this.
Excuse me. That is Selena, I think. I'm gonna do some more. There's some tricks help you when you drink too much alcohol. You drink these right here.
You drink too much alcohol.
Some are like Mexican drinks. I buy them one in the future to review the whole box in the future. We've got my grandpa man. We don't enough of them. Where'd you go?
I don't know, Crystal. I don't know if we're up, down, sideways at this
You didn't
point.
leave her. I hope so. You're still here.
Oh my gosh.
Go around the other way, possibly. I can't. I'm locked in, but not really. Not locked. There's Kinder Joy channel. That's cute. Look.
So those actual bars right there are bomb. Like those taste so good. They're so good and but they're very, very sweet and perfect for sharing.
Excuse me. My God, this is insane. Please over here to make more room. Walk away. There we go. So Thanksgiving weekend hours close Thanksgiving Day. Open 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday and Saturday.
Thank you for the reminder.
Did it work yet or not yet?
It was up to $90 at the plus one thing.
Oh, you did, damn it. How much is on the cards?
Wait a minute, checking my card now.
Everyone subscribe.
I'll subscribe to Lesley.
Ask Marty if he can help us. Ask him.
What you said?
Uh,
How much is that?
ask Marty if he can help us right now. Subscribe.
Oh, she pisses me off. They don't have to pay for $1 of the Ask Marty if he could help us right now. Ask Marty, ask Marty. And she's so ungrateful, you guys. She's so ungrateful when Marty's covering them. If he sends them anything, Lesley always says thank you. Crystal acts like it's her right to other people's money. It's crazy. Steffi, I've never tried the hippo. They're like Kinder Buenos, but shaped like hippos. I've never tried one. It's almost over, Joe. It's almost over. We only have to be like seasick for like 2.5 more seconds. Actually, do we really need to see how it ends? It's like a second away. There we go. Okay, we saw how it ends. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know. I feel seasick too. I feel seasick too. I feel like, when you're super, super drunk and you get the like spins and you're laying down and the whole room starts spinning. I had like a flashback of that. I had a flashback of that. Joe, me too. I've had to cover the video just hanging out in the chat. Yeah, she needs a little help with her filming. She really does. All right, you guys, let me check and see if there's anything we missed while we've been on the teacups. Let me see. Original Owl is live. Sloan has a new upload. Let's get into a podcast. Oh, hold on. Bad Seed is telling off Foodie in the community post. Let me read this to you. Okay. So they're talking about a comment. The name's blocked out. I don't know where it was left, but they share this comment. Hearing you be honest about your eating disorder and addictions is so real. I'm going through trying to get off opiates, of which I've been addicted to for almost a decade. As much as you may want to stop doing something, knowing it's bad, knowing that it's bad and has many ups and downs, it can take a long time to get into healthy habits. I am proud of you and your openness about your struggles you're going through. I hope you're able to find happiness, better health, and comfort in your life. If you're trying to change your life, please don't use Foodie as an example. I hate to say this, but okay, if we're looking at it as a drug, right? Because her food addiction, food is a drug to her. She relapses all the time. She'll get a few hours good, or she'll have a few hours where she wants to change, and then she's back to her old behavior. Please don't use her as an example. Please don't. But let's see what Bad Seed has to say. Bad Seed said, Foodie Beauty, this is why I have a problem with you. You have real people out here that have real issues following your channel. Look at this comment. A person with a drug issue actually proud of you for your disgusting behavior. As a so called public figure, you have a responsibility with your content. The fact that you are using diabetes as a money grab during YouTube sweeps is disgusting. It's also sick that you have a cameo promotion as well in these money grab diabetes posts. You have subs that mimic your behavior. Do what you want and to another or do you want another person to end their life because they are following your advice? You already have two of them, as well as May, who was assaulted because you gave a predator a platform. You are dangerous to yourself and others. You need to be removed from YouTube and put into inpatient treatment facility. Yeah, she's the example of what not to do. Hold on, I'm sharing bad seeds. Community post to my account. She'll rage and then eat a fast food burger any second, any day now. I'm not going to be surprised if tomorrow she comes on with another mukbang, but she's going to take like a scoop out of her portion and tell us how she's limiting her portion control. She's really watching it. Um, Anyways, you guys, I bless you, Gibby. I didn't even think of YouTube sweeps. November and December, you make a crap ton of money on YouTube if you're monetized, that is. By the way, if you want to tip your host, my Cash App and buy me a coffee link are at the top. But yeah, if you are monetized on YouTube, November, you make bank. December, you make bank. So she knows what she's doing. Her views have been low. I think there's two things. I think she's using this as a shield. You can't be mean to me because look at what I'm going through. And I think she's also using this as a money grab. I do. I remembered him shouting you out in a stream. I've been binging him lately. Who? Oh, Cassie asked Joe, do you watch Law Talk with Mike? Oh, okay, that's cool. Is Salah a feeder? I don't know if he's a feeder as I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility. I think he's just really thirsty. He likes clout, he likes attention, he likes money. There's benefits still to being seen with Foodie Beauty right now. I think when the benefits dry up, he will be nowhere to be found. I think when she goes bedbound and it becomes a little bit more effort or care to be around her, I think he's going to be out. My gut says he is, Joe says. I mean, why else would somebody who's I'm not trying to be mean here, but like he's younger in comparison, he's more attractive than Foodie Beauty. He can go out and do anything that he wants. Like why Foodie of all people? Do you know what I mean? So unless maybe he is a feeder, maybe. I don't see your buy me a coffee link pinned. Ooh, hold on, I'll pin it right now. Actually, I forgot I'm live on YouTube. Hold on, I could just do this from my phone. It was pinned. I don't know what happened to it, but it was pinned. Okay, so this is just like I know some people don't like Cash App and PayPal and all that, and I don't blame you. It's just a more secure way, and you can literally just buy me a coffee. You know, you're not doing Cash App, none of that. Um, I enjoy it. I certainly like coffee, so let me share it. Give me one second, you guys. All right, here is the link. I plan on being live, like I said, a lot. If anything else happens, I will be live to cover it tonight. I will be live a lot tomorrow because Monday and thereafter it's just going to be kind of weird as far as live streams go. It's going to be like just when I can. Um, Imagine if Foodie had 563. Joe said Salah's sister might have gotten the tester from her job. Do you think so? She's a pharmacist, so it's a possibility. Aaron said, I think he saw what feeders pay her and he doesn't mind her eating herself to deletion. Yeah, I think there's many things that are possible. I just know he's not in it for the right reasons. That's like written all over his face. It's written all over the place. You could just tell. Like I sent so many red flags when it comes to him. Aaron said, if she doesn't slow down, she will be Rudy. Exactly. Mark said, Foodie's breathing is getting worse, unstable. And it's like she's gasping for air. She's huffing and puffing, just sitting there talking. I don't know how she's not scared. I would be terrified. I would be. You know, now's the time to start trying to get her shit together if she wants to be able to change how things are going to be at all. I think she's done some irreversible damage, but I don't know. There's still a chance. She needs inpatient. Nothing she's going to try or do is going to work. She needs professional help. She's literally like the definition of insanity right now. She keeps doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and she's expecting different results. There's no miracle cure. There's not. There's no miracle to any, like, the only miracle is if she changes her life, but she's not going to be able to do any of this without a professional. That's just how it is. She's too stubborn. She thinks she knows best. She's too deep into her bad habits. It's going to take a professional. Huh? Rudy, I don't feel like doing math right now. I'm sorry. I didn't feel like doing math in school, and I don't feel like sitting here doing it today. But if anybody else is good at math, there you go. There you go. All right, you guys, I am going to go for now, but I will keep a lookout for any updates, any Krystalstation updates, any Foodie Beauty, Amberlyn Reed. So if any of them post a new vlog, just plan on seeing me probably on Twitch. So thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next live stream. Bye, you guys. Thanks, everyone, too. And be safe.